why Shamokin from Reading? I'd like to understand how that came about, because you're such an impactful person for our city, and we're really trying to champion the brand of the city, right? What brought you to the city?
Jim Backus.
Okay.
Mr. Backus.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, right? Like, that's awesome, because that's what we need to know.
Yeah, no. So Jim was a real driving force for me to take a look at the city of Shamokin. The whole idea, though, came from I'm kind of a contrarian person, as well as a contrarian investor. And what I mean by that is I've learned through one of the things age does for you is gives you experience. And usually when the masses start moving in one direction, it gives you pause to say, okay, why? You know, let me look in the other direction and see what's there, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the things I was told early on in my investing career when I was in some of the investor clubs and meetups and so on was, oh, don't go north. Don't go into Schuylkill County and above. It's a mess. There's nothing going on up there. It's depressed. And so it gave me pause. I took a step back and I looked. And so the next thing my wife and I did was we invested in Schuylkill County. And
that's awesome.
You know, honestly, we even got shunned from the one investor group. That was really big because they thought we were nuts, right? Mm-hmm. And now, look, I didn't just run out and do it just because they said not to.
Of course.
I mean, we did our homework and we looked at opportunity that was there. And what we found is that people were not up north. They were not doing investing to where they were offering nice product for the customer, meaning high-end type living spaces, nice commercial spaces. And the reason why is there was this mindset that all that people can afford here is low income, right? And so they were chasing that thought process of government money, right, low income, and then they take all of the strings that are attached with it. But there were plenty of people that still worked here, lived here, played here, that wanted nice places to live. And we found that out very quickly. So first Schuylkill, and then in a conversation with Jim Backus, who was a client of mine, who's just a tremendous guy. I mean, he's I don't know if you know Jim, and if your listeners know Jim, but if they don't, they need to get to know him. He chairs the AOAA board. Been very influential, but a very influential person in Shamokin. But he's kind of a behind-the-scenes guy, right? But anyway, we were chatting one day, and he saw what I was doing in Schuylkill County with my wife and then some of our partnerships, and he said, hey, did you ever think about doing this in Shamokin? And I said, no. And he said, why? And I said, well, tell me why I should. And he did. And he did enough to entice me to take a look. Then I looked a little further and saw the opportunity that was there. I love architecture, absolutely love architecture. I love the old, the buildings and the potential that they offer, and I mean, there's just stuff going on with the architecture in Shamokin that people just can't afford to do today. You know, and I'm in awe of seeing what people did in the late 1800s and early 1900s, and some cases wondering how the hell did they do it.
Of course.